Well, we've talked a little bit about the NFL draft this morning. Cam Ward at the University of Miami had his pro day yesterday, was throwing the rock all around the yard, really kind of impressing people. And he was interviewed after the fact, and they noted that the Titans scouts were there. They have the first overall pick. Cam Ward had a very clear message for the Titans organization.
There was a throw that you did on the run, where you hit a dime, and it looked like you turned to the Titans brass, Chad Brinker and Mike Gorzanzi, and said something to him.
Yeah,
what did you say to him?
I said, I'm solidifying it today. And
you solidified
what
it
I said.
today.
Locking it up.
They heard you? They laughed
I made sure they heard me.
So I guess off that tip, the Titans obviously have the #1 overall pick. They like you. They've had you in the building. What did you want to show them today?
I say not only showing them, but every other team just throwing on rhythm. Whether it's 3 steps on rhythm, 5 steps on rhythm for under in the gun, heavy play action, gun 5 with movement outside the pocket, just showing them all, under center stuff that I didn't get to show as much during the season, let them know that I'm capable of it. Because at the end of the day, the NFL is not playing under center all the time. They're in the gun, but you got to be able to do it. And so that was the main focus for me.
All right. It seems like he's your #1 overall pick, and I'm really interested on the Shine. What is it, 3.0? 3.0. So I'm really interested on that because he has both quarterbacks going
top 4.
1 and 2, though. And if that's the case, then that means there's a great chance that you'll get Abdul Carter at #4, because I don't think the Giants select Abdul Carter because they have Brian Burns and they have Kayvon Thibodeau, who they drafted in the top 5 maybe about 2 years ago at defensive end edge rusher. So they'll probably go with Travis Hunter, and then that means...
So if you don't get Travis Hunter, then what are you doing at wide receiver?
Then...
drafting one in like the 2nd or 3rd round?
Yeah, or maybe you're still trading for Brandon Ayuk, or maybe you're signing Steph Diggs. Maybe you're signing Keenan Allen.
Clearly, they're not worried about it. They're not like urgently getting a guy in the building.
Right, and if you said...
but Steph Diggs followed Drake May on Instagram, so it sounds like it's a done deal.
I like that.
And if you said Elliott Wolf yesterday was like, oh, we're not going for need, the best available player at #4 would be Abdul Carter.
Well, they went for need. Elliott Wolf was forced into going for need too much over the past few years.
You know what the Patriots need? They need to get rid of Elliott Wolf. Why the F does he have a job? What has he done?
That was kind of excuse making yesterday, Curtis. Don't
Of course.
You think?
Well, this is the organizational motto since the last 5 years.
They could have just drafted Ladd McConkey instead of trading out of that pick. That was a need. You drafted Jalen Polk like 5 picks later, you dope.
Yeah,
it's just the dumbest. Honestly, he talks.
He's
like he's Vince Lombardi.
Yeah, but he's Kraft's right-hand guy. I mean, right?
Well, it's time for a new right-hand guy.
All this stuff, right? So we're in this world now of who do you believe has the power? Is it Vrabel?
Well, I mean,
or is it Elliott Wolf?
Could you guess that Mike Vrabel came in and said, we are going to draft the best player. Our philosophy is going to be drafting the best player that is available at #4, as opposed to drafting for need. I mean, can you guess
could have done that?
I mean, he said as much to us. He told us before free agency, he goes, I want to fill out the roster so that when we get to draft time, we can just take the best player available.
Yeah. It's just a disaster.